We're on Eduyot Perek Dalet Mishnah Yud Aleph. More cases of stringencies of Beit Hillel, leniencies of Beit Shammai. So now we're going to talk about Nazirut. Nazirut is when a person takes an oath to be a Nazir, so he can't drink wine, he can't become Tameh, and he can't cut his hair. Those are the three things. And when he's done, he has to come to the Beit Hamikdash and bring korbanot. Okay, and if it becomes tamei in between, then he has to bring two korban tumah, he has to bring a korban chatat, and start over. It doesn't count. Okay, so and you can make, as we learned in Masechet Nazir extensively, you can take upon yourself not just one nazirut, stam nazirut. Normally, if you say I want to be a nazir, I'm going to be a nazir, then it's 30 days. You can say I'm going to be a nazir for 100 days. You're going to see, I want to be a Nazir 5 times, and then you have to do 30 days times 5. You have to do 30 days and then stop and korban 30 days, etc. One more thing we have to know in order to start these things. Okay, a person in Chutz La'aretz, you can't really be a Nazir. Meaning, why? Because Chazal made a gzeira that Chutz La'aretz is tameh, and everywhere in Chutz La'aretz is tameh. That's just their gzeira. So therefore, if a person became a Nazir in Chutz La'aretz, he's automatically tameh, and that's the background for our machloket. Misha, that's the Mishnah. Misha nadar nizirut miruba. A person takes an oath of a number of nizirut, 5 nizirut. V'yishlim niziruto, and he completed his nizirut. V'achakach bala aretz, and then he came to Israel. Meaning he was in Teaneck, New Jersey, or Long Island. He says, I want to be a nazir, and he did 5 nizirut, and now he says, I want to come to them. To Israel, he comes on allowed to bring his korbanot. Beit Shammai says, Nazir Shloshim Yom. Yes, your Nazirut didn't count, but you don't have to start from the beginning. You just have to do a Nazirut of 30 days. Okay? Beit Hillel Omrim Nazir B'tchila. Beit Hillel says, sorry, that doesn't count. You have to come and do all of your Nazirut, all 5 of them, or 10 of them, or whatever. Okay? Why Nazir Shloshim Yom? Kansinan le. We give him a knas, we fine him. She kayem stam Nazirut Eretz Yisrael. He has to at least do 1 Nazirut in Eretz Yisrael, which is 30 days. And the Beit Hillel says, no, wait. You have to do the full term, the amount of days that you did. Whatever you did in Chutz La'aretz, as if you did nothing. Because it doesn't count, because it's tameh. That's the gzeira b'dirabanan. If anyone wants to extrapolate, other kiyum mitzvot outside of Eretz Yisrael, you are welcome to. Next halacha. A person took upon himself something, and there were 2 pairs of witnesses who were with him. One says he said shta'is, I take upon myself 2 nazirut. The other pair says no, he didn't take on 2, he took on 5. Beit Shammai says you have conflicting testimony. So therefore, the one that says 2 said 2, the one that says 5 says 5. Each one says the other ones are wrong. Ein kan nizirut. We throw the whole thing out. There is no nizirut at all. Okay? Bartuner adds one point. He says, "Who omer shalom nadar klas?" He says, "I didn't say anything at all. What are you guys talking about?" Okay, so Beit Shammai says, "Nechalkai idut ein nizirut." Beit Hillel omrim. Beit Hillel says, "Yesh bichlal chamesh shtayim." Beit Hillel says, what are you talking about? Yes, you said 5, you said 2. But in the end, if you divide up their testimony, right, they agree that each one agrees that he said at least 2. And then when it says 5, he said 2 plus 3 more. Okay? So therefore, you have to be a Nazir twice. I think to myself, which one do I agree with? In this context, I think it's hard to know. I see Beit Shammai's point, because if you accept testimony, you have to accept the full testimony. How can you say, I guess you have to say, do you divide up their words and say each one agrees on 2, when it's really talking about what did a person actually say? We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha Ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.